It's printed off the internet and has my grandmother's hand notes on it. So the ingredients we need for this, we need 2 eggs, some vegetable oil, and my grandmother was a dietitian before she retired, so she's really good at making recipes more healthy. So to cut the oil, we have some applesauce. I'll tell you how to do that later. We got some white sugar. We got matzo meal, which is what we bake with during Passover. This is matzo meal. So matzo is like this giant cracker thing. It's unleavened bread. And then matzo meal, don't know if you can see it, it kind of looks like that. It's just matzah ground up. We use it in replace of flour. It's obviously not as fine as flour, and it's already been baked, so it is a little hard to work with. It can make your food a little dry. Also another Passover potato starch. This makes, this helps cooking. I haven't opened this yet because I needed to, but looks like baking powder. It kind of is a replacement for baking powder because we can't use anything that has wheat in it. So this is all made out of potatoes, but it looks exactly like baking powder. Then, of course, we have cinnamon, very important. I have my apples, because it's apple cake. Brown sugar, and then the recipe calls for more cinnamon and some nutmeg. Okay guys, so I have peeled 4 large apples and 1 little apple. Here's all the peels. I told you the recipe calls for 8 apples. This should be enough though, but if not, I have more apples, so we'll just go with this and see how it works. Cricket came to help, even though he's not supposed to be up here, but he's coming to say hi. Cricket, can you get down for me? Yeah. So, peeled apples, as I just showed you. Now,
Okay. Are you on video? I am on video. Want to join? And now, you're nervous. Never be the same. No. That's fine. I'm gonna wash my hands. Actually,
alright, so we need 2 eggs.
Excellent.
You're the worst. Okay, the next ingredient is...
Another egg.
No, I already got my 2 eggs. Look at my 2 eggs. They're beautiful.
Beautiful.
Next thing I need is oil. So it calls for 1 cup of oil, but this is my grandmother's recipe. She's healthy. So we're going to do a 1/2 cup of oil.
Do you have the applesauce?
And a 1/2 cup of applesauce, because that is my grandmother's secret to making her baked goods. 1,
Do you have applesauce?
no soil. I have applesauce, Kendra. And 2,
Don't mind me being a nuisance.
it also makes your baked goods like a little more moist and fluffy. So, but there's got to be a better way to do that, but I don't care. Okay, it needs that. Sugar. We're going down swinging.
All about
So,
the sugar.
Alright, so gonna get some sugar. Now, this recipe calls for a cup of sugar, but my grandmother says we only need 3/4 of a cup, so we're only gonna do 3/4 of a cup. There's 1/4, 2/4. Alright, so Kendra helped me stir this a little. This is her mixer. I'm not as good with it, so we're gonna this one. Okay, so we got this working. Hopefully I don't spill it everywhere. We're gonna add some matzo meal. I don't quite have enough matzo meal because it's supposed to be a cup and a half, and I have just about a little over a cup left of matzo meal. I'm obviously not gonna run out and get more matzo meal in a pandemic on the last day of Passover, so hopefully this works. It might just be a little more runny. That's my matzo meal. Matzo meal works like flour, but it's like pre-cooked flour. So again, it's a little thicker than flour. It is a little hard to use, but not too bad. Alright, so the next ingredient we have to add is a half cup of potato starch. So I don't have a half cup measure, but I have a full cup, so we'll go with that. So we're gonna take one of these, and again, it's just like, I think, baking soda. Put one in there. Grab that. I should really like chop this off with a knife. I'm kind of feeling lazy, so I'm not gonna do that. Here's, oh my gosh, I have potato starch on my nose, but that's okay. I've washed my hands again. We're all good and washed. And we are going to mix the final ingredient. Here I have added 2 cups of brown sugar, a teaspoon of cinnamon, and a half a teaspoon of nutmeg. I love nutmeg. This smells amazing. There's nothing better than apples and cinnamon. So I'm gonna take this and just kind of hand mix it a little bit. Toss these together so that all these apples are coated with cinnamon and nutmeg and sugar, which is gonna make my cake taste amazing, I hope, anyways. Alright, so kind of ran out of batter, so I don't know how this is gonna turn out. We're gonna go. Put it up. Here's the oven. It's been
Hey Google. Hey Google.
10 minutes.
Alright,
Starting now.
so this just came out of the oven. Kendra, first bite. I haven't even
What if I
tasted
don't
this
like
yet.
it?
Then we're gonna pretend you like it.
That's good.
Awesome.
I like it.
And this is how you make Passover apple cake, everyone. Grandmother's apple cake or not. It's probably not going to, but oh my god, it does.
So good.
It
Right?
tastes like Passover.
Yay.